Hey guys, Matt the Greeter here. I wasn't going to start the camera yet, but I thought, oh, there's nobody in front of me. I could do a good hard pull here. And then I remembered we live in cop country. So unless you get up and back and scout it out for police, you can't really do too many hard pulls around here. So that's going to have to wait another day. Getting on the highway or something. Anyway, will it rain? It will. Will it rain on me? I don't know. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay, not exactly a hard pull, but the reason I pulled a little bit there was because it's that weird, you know, spot where you're going straight and a large vehicle's taking a right, and people are coming out trying to take lefts, you know, from the place where he's pulling in. So what he's really doing is setting a beautiful pick, so people really can't see you. So those are the really good opportunities to get whacked. So that's why I thought I'd goose it a little bit there and get past. But not goose it so much that I attract anybody's attention up ahead. As there's people that like to sit up at this end and people who like to sit up the other end. And just pay attention to how fast you're going. Which I think there's probably better ways to spend taxpayer money than to earn money, you know, for... you know, by pulling taxpayers over. Like, that doesn't seem right. But if I had done a good hard pull, I would have been ahead of these guys. So now I can go below the speed limit on a really fast road because these guys are in front of me. So that's Massachusetts. I'll show you a cool bridge here. This is called Death Bridge. And they took the sign down. But yeah, pretty cool. But wow, did they fix that bump? I stood up, force of habit, and I did not get any sort of unrequested colonoscopy, which usually that bump is, it'll knock you right out of the saddle. You know what I mean? I hit it one time, like when I was first riding up this road, I hit it one time and my feet came up off the pegs. It doesn't look, it's one of those spots where it just could be a shadow. And in fact, it's a really severe bump, and it goes the entire width of the road. So you can't swerve around it. And I'll tell you, even slow it down, you take a good whack. Good slap in the pants. Anyhow, I'm going to try to keep this. I'm not sure how long this road up ahead is, but I want to take you to a really nice curvy road in this town, in a town called Sherborn. So Sherborn, they don't like people like us. They don't like loud bikes. They don't like it if you're not from Sherborn. They don't like it if your headlights out. They don't like it if you roll through a stop sign. They don't like it if you voted for, well, anyway. Do you get the picture? But they got a couple things going right for them. So here we go. There's a little, I call this an oxbow turn. It's not exactly like an oxbow lake, but you know, you could dip off and dip back on. Anyhow, they got a couple things going right for them. So I guess if you want to build here, you have to have like a minimum of 2 acres. So, you know, where I'm living at the moment, you can fit, you know, 200 plus people in 2 acres. A lot of gravel here, so I gotta slow down a little. But if you want to live here, you gotta have a minimum of 2 acres to build on. So I think that's good as far as like not overcrowding the place. Yeah, I gotta keep it, actually gotta keep it pretty slow here. There's a lot of, that's what I was wondering. I haven't been on this road since last fall. Also, no street lights. And I don't think I think maybe there's a couple of spots I gotta get in a lower gear. I think there's a couple of spots where they do have street lights, but not on roads like this. So we're getting to the nice parts. But so far, well, I mean, yeah. Yeah. All right, this is an interesting intersection because you come up and it's a blind corner in both directions. It's a nice S, but people come bombing around, and a lot of times they bomb around and then turn, but you can't tell. So when you decide you want to go, you got to just go. And but after you've decided to just go, you emerge onto soft sand and lots of gravel. So so you just gotta play to the audience, I guess. So we're gonna stick to the right. I've gone to the left before. I can't remember if I liked it or not. I'll take you back here when all the trees are leafy, and I think you'll like it. But for now, I'm gonna shut up a minute, just let you. I'll tell you. Welcome back. So when the leaves are on the trees, it's actually a very, very, very nice area. And again, Sherborn, yeah, you don't want to be riding through this town with one headlight working, in your car or whatever, like no hubcaps. They start to pay attention to that part of town. It's a lot of Cadillac living. And so a lot of doctors and lawyers and all that stuff, but a lot of this Cadillac living, you got to be willing to step on a few Camrys to get to that Cadillac living. And but my wife and I know somebody who lives in that neighborhood, and super, super, super nice. They're both, he and his wife are scientists, and super, super cool people. Really nice. You would not know they were rich to talk to them. So I love those kind of people. Alright guys, Matt the Greeter. So just a little quick tour. This is a no leaves on the tree yet tour of Sherborn, Massachusetts. And I'll take you back when it's nice and leafy and maybe the roads aren't quite as gravelly, and we'll have a good old time. Alright guys, Matt the Greeter. I will. Oh, by the way, those biggest of the big houses back there, single family. Yep, you'd fit 400 residents in one of those in my town. But yeah, around here, single family. Unbelievable. Okay guys, I'll actually, after I get past this, people like to pull out. Alright guys, Matt the Greeter. I'll check in with you soon. Bye.